No matter what changes about Ninjago, there will always be these three constants about the series. LEGO will milk Ninjago dry until the heat death of the universe, Ninjago will continue to make buttloads of money, and the marketing for the show will continue to be absolutely horrendous. After all the money that Ninjago has generated for LEGO, you would think they would actually properly advertise and market the series, but I guess Ninjago just hasn't quite hit that amount of money yet. For several years now, the marketing for Ninjago has been an absolute mess, and recently it somehow got 1,000 times worse. It genuinely seems like at this point, LEGO has just totally given up on properly marketing their biggest cash cow. I mean, God knows they don't need to do anything, as us Ninjago fans are going to eat up our Ninjago slop regardless of if LEGO actually puts in the effort to properly market the show or not. I could have sworn that Ninjago's marketing wasn't always as bad as it is now. Getting an official trailer or poster before a season's release sounds totally alien to us now, but I'm sure that just a couple of years ago it was the norm. I suppose LEGO just figured that the show is popular enough to advertise itself while they raked in the dough. With the launch of Dragons Rising, it seemed like LEGO were finally getting on top of the whole marketing thing, releasing adequate teasers, posters and trailers long before the episodes released, giving people time to actually get interested and excited for the newest Ninjago season, with major big spoilers being kept to a minimum or just not being included at all. But unfortunately, it looks like after just one season of properly marketing Dragons Rising, LEGO is falling back into its old habits of not caring one bit when it comes to advertising Ninjago. All it took was one season for them to throw in the towel. Poor LEGO, it must have made them so tired to actually do their job for once. The second season of Dragons Rising has really had it rough, probably the worst any season of Ninjago has ever had it, with the entire second half getting dumped online several months before it was all meant to release. A true modern day Greek tragedy for LEGO, but the tragedy somehow got even worse, all thanks to the lackluster and downright idiotic marketing team in charge of promoting Dragons Rising. It really doesn't matter if the whole second part leaked early, as the marketing team was going to spoil the episodes anyway. As the official release for the new episodes approached, LEGO began rolling out actual trailers and teasers. Everything was looking good, until they had the perfect idea to release a trailer focused all about the new Elemental Masters competing in the Tournament of the Sources. At first, it seems like a pretty cool trailer, showing off some new elemental powers that we've never seen before. Let's just quickly pretend that the whole season didn't leak early for a minute. This trailer does a good job at making me excited to see how this new tournament will turn out, making me question whether or not the ninja have what it takes to win this new tournament against these new elemental powers. Wait, did they just show Nia using lightning, spoiling the fact that she beats Jane in the tournament? And did they also just show Frack using ice, spoiling that Zane gets eliminated from the tournament? I feel like I say this a lot, but genuinely, what in the world was LEGO thinking when they slapped together this trailer and posted it right before the season's official release? Sure, everything got leaked early, but that doesn't mean they should post trailers with blatant spoilers in them. This trailer was most likely made well in advance of the whole leakage situation, so regardless of if the episodes came out early or not, LEGO was totally fine with posting a trailer that pretty much spoils the entire tournament, all in just 1 minute, saving you a whole lot of time. First, the trailer starts off fine, showing us Euphrasia and Geo receiving their invitations and the ninja training for the tournament, along with a small sizzle reel of a few new powers being used in the tournament. So far, nothing too spoilery, just a bunch of footage that does a good job of getting me excited and intrigued. The only real spoiler in this batch of footage is the very small glimpse of Zeatrix's power of Shockwave being used against Euphrasia, spoiling her appearance in the season. But come on, there's genuinely no way anybody would be able to figure out that this was Zeatrix that Euphrasia was fighting from such a short clip. So for once, I'll give LEGO a pass on this one. But I am certainly not going to give LEGO a pass on throwing both Camille and Nero into the trailer. I gotta put my foot down when it involves nostalgia-based cameos. It was such a nice surprise to see these two show up in the tournament, so it really ruins that surprise by randomly showing them here in this trailer. With these two being shown in the trailer, I can't help but feel that viewers would have been very misled. They give the impression that Nero and Camille actually do something worthwhile in the tournament, because why else would you bother including these characters in the trailer if they only have a combined screen time of 8 seconds? Nero and Camille's cameos getting spoiled is absolutely nothing compared to LEGO's next big oopsie, which has got to be the worst out of this entire trailer. Whatever idiot was in charge of putting together this trailer had the bright idea of showing snippets of the Nia vs Noct fight, and decided to leave in a shot of Nia using lightning, completely ruining the Jade vs Nia battle by spoiling that Nia is the one who wins their fight. Maybe if this trailer got released before the episodes leaked, we would have been able to gaslight ourselves into thinking that Nia wasn't using lightning, but instead a different power related to lightning like storm or thunder, but I don't think there's enough copium in the world to make that illusion work. They easily could have cut the footage right after Nia splash knocked with her water, but nope, they just couldn't help themselves and decided to include a snippet of Nia using lightning, thus ruining the entire Jay vs Nia match by revealing that Nia wins. It's almost like they wanted everyone to know exactly who wins each match before the episodes came out. Just when you think that there's nothing else that LEGO could possibly spoil, they hit you with a whammy right at the end, showing a clip of Sora vs Frack with the power of ice being used by Frack, spoiling Zayn's elimination from the tournament. A much better and less spoilery way that LEGO should have cut this trailer and the overall marketing for this season would have been to avoid using any footage whatsoever of anyone else using the ninja's powers, keeping us completely in the dark about the fate of the ninja in the tournament, not giving away if any of them are eliminated. And they certainly shouldn't just randomly show an entire battle from the tournament on YouTube ahead of the show's release, but there's truly no way that LEGO would ever be stupid enough to do something like that, right? Please God tell me they aren't that stupid. Unfortunately, God didn't answer my prayers to give LEGO a brain bigger than one of their own plastic bricks, as LEGO did exactly what I hoped they wouldn't. They posted the entire Jay vs Nia fight onto YouTube for everybody to watch just a week before the official release of the episodes. At this point, I'm expecting them to post all of Dragon's Rising Season 3 tomorrow. Now this might be a real shocker, but LEGO's YouTube team did actually do their jobs correctly for once, and the Jay vs Nia fight has since been taken down from the LEGO YouTube channel after about 2 days, which really makes me regret not downloading the video when I had the chance, but call me crazy, I wasn't exactly expecting LEGO to actually fix their mistake. For those that haven't seen the video LEGO posted, it was pretty much the entire Jay vs Nia fight, with random LEGO sponsored creators commentating over the fight in the most over the top, forced and cringy ways. And yes, I am saying that because I am very jealous that they get all their LEGO for free. The Jay vs Nia fight is meant to be one of the biggest and most emotional parts of the season, if it was actually written better, so LEGO accidentally dumping the whole fight onto the YouTube channel totally ruins how significant it's meant to be. They might as well have made the fight a YouTube short. Right as the Jay vs Nia video ends, LEGO straight up false advertises. The end screen of the video had this large set of text proudly proclaiming that the episodes are streaming now, but of course this came out before the episodes were actually officially released, so LEGO was straight up lying. Accident or not, I'm still taking them to court over it. Now this is how I finally get my own NRGJ. I also just want to point out that they managed to spell tournament wrong in the video's title. This is somehow a multi-billion-dollar company. A multi-billion-dollar company that just made this same mistake. As while I was putting this video together, LEGO made another oopsie by re-uploading the Jay vs Nia fight, the exact same day the episodes officially released. They just couldn't be bothered to wait at least a week or two for people to watch the new episodes legally. So they couldn't even be bothered to actually make a thumbnail for the video, as they didn't even correct their typo of tournament. At this point, it feels like they're doing horrible marketing on purpose, because there's no way that a company with such a cash cow were treated so horribly. The uproar about the Jay vs Nia fight was pretty bad when the episodes first leaked, but just imagine how much worse the uproar would have been if this YouTube video was actually the first time we got to see Jay vs Nia in the tournament. The Ninjago community would have made January 6th look like a tea party. I honestly thought that with Dragon's Rising, LEGO would finally get the memo that marketing is a very important part of keeping a TV show alive, but I suppose their memo just got lost in the mail. I am just so unbelievably tired of LEGO screwing up Ninjago's marketing over and over and over and over again. It genuinely hurts me to see Ninjago continue to have abysmal marketing when I've seen so many fantastic shows get cancelled because of bad marketing. I'm telling you that if the Ninjago community wasn't so devoted to this money-making scheme, Ninjago would have ended a long time ago. We all like to think that Ninjago will outlive us all, and it possibly might, but I do fear that if Ninjago continues to have this awful marketing, it might actually spell disaster for the Dragon's Rising brand. I have seen it happen time and time again with other shows, and I really don't want to see LEGO's idiocy harm my favourite show. What am I supposed to do with all my money if Ninjago ends? Invest in my future? As if. These pieces of plastic and other junk is way more worth my money. Who needs a house or a car when you can have a Zayn sticker?